this little carrier because we were off to the vets. I was really lucky that I just had to set it on the floor and put hay in, and then he hopped in, because otherwise he'd be a nightmare to catch. So he has above his nostrils in his fur a scab or some kind of crusty formation that will not go away. And if anything, it's kind of gotten bigger. I will show a little clip right now of a close-up. So I'm not 100% sure what it is or why he has it. As you know, Seymour does live alone. I don't ever have any other rabbits over here. So not 100% sure, but we're gonna go get it checked out. So Seymour's probably not gonna be too happy that he's stuck in the little carrier, but off we go.
We're back from the vets with Seymour, and the thing on his nose seems to be more like a rub type scab. So my vet feels like he's knocking it off of something and keeps re-irritating it. So what we're going to be doing is 2 weeks of an antibiotic to see if it'll heal up. And then if it doesn't heal up or gets bigger, then we're going to be doing a biopsy possibly to see if it's something else. She didn't feel that it looked anything like bunny syphilis, which, don't worry, bunny syphilis is strictly for rabbits. So I have to catch Seymour twice a day now for 2 weeks. And Seymour absolutely hates to be picked up. So this is going to be fun. So what I'm going to be doing is trying to use these grids to corral him into a smaller area, and hopefully I will be able to do it. I don't know. So he's on TMS, a Bactrim 0.65. Yep, 0.65 for 14 days. So what I also have here going for him, my vet highly suggested that I use some banana, maybe put some banana on the end of the syringe and then obviously give him a piece to eat. He does really like banana, so we're going to try it and see what happens. So now the trick's going to be getting him to come over here. Hey, bud. What's up, dude? Do you want to go over to your little mat there or something? Maybe? Like, he's way too smart for this crap. It's not like getting pigs. When you pick up the pigs, sure, they might be hard to catch, but they're in a cage. He's free range. It's okay. I know he's gonna be ticked off. Okay, kind of need some space to work here, because if he jumps out of my lap, I need to be able to grab him again. He can jump over these, but I'm not sure if he will. Okay, bud. You're not gonna like me for a couple weeks. Oh, good boy. Yes. Good boy. We got a teeny drop on the carpet. Okay, we'll see how many days that's gonna work. So, more about his nose. The possibilities were, if it's not gonna heal and it keeps growing, there would be a possibility it could be cancer. My vet said that would be really rare, but if it keeps growing, that's something we're gonna have to test. I just hope it is that he just keeps rubbing and knocking it off of something. And his fur's growing all through it, like no fur loss or anything like that, so she didn't believe it was anything fungal. And the only suggestion she had for me was to go around the room and check to make sure there wasn't anything sharp or dangerous that he was hitting his nose on. So I did go around the entire room today and tidy everything up, like, completely. And I did not see anything that was going to hurt him, because his favorite things to do are go in the cardboard boxes, rip up the cardboard and rip up the paper. So I didn't see what was going to be there that would be hurting his nose. My mom said, do I ever see him like trying to push up these bins to get into the hay? Which I can't say I've seen, but who knows, right? Maybe I'll give him another little wee slice since he was such a good boy. Do you want another piece? I'll put it right on your mat there. Oh, so everybody else wants something, don't they? 6, 8. Okay, so we're doing some cucumber for everybody else. So this is my little makeshift lid so that little baby Angus doesn't go flying. Oops. I'm going to try and get one solid piece just to lay across. He's never tried to jump again, but I did put his pellet dish back over there. Hello, babies. Oops. There you go. Hi, Nahuk. There you go, beautiful. Hi, Reese. Reese isn't the hugest fan of cucumber sheets, some of it. Hello, gorgeous. There you go, littles. Yes, Nams. There you go, Nuggy. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. He was so good at the vets as well. Really well behaved, and they trimmed his nails for me. And everything else about him checked out perfect. So that was good. And we got his weight, and it's still the same from the other time that we were there. Seymour weighs 3.3 pounds. So he's just a little guy. So I changed under here a bit. I put the bins of fleece over here, and now those 3 sections are all his. So this section here has his hay box hooked up on some grids with his litter box underneath. And he has a mat and a couple toys. I'm going to be buying some more toys for him. And then this section, I have a huge oxbow hay box. This is where the 50 pounds of hay comes in, so it's a perfect place for him to go in. And I have paper in there and toys, oxbow Timothy tunnel, his boot rack, and this boot rack I've zip tied to this box so that it's not going to slide. Then under this section he has a bunch of different boxes, some cardboard on the floor and to go in. Seagrass mats are at the back, paper, toys. And then over here he has the IKEA bed with a seagrass mat, another boot rack, and his tunnel. And then over here he has his water dish, his pellet dish, one of these mats, and I just put some hay on there so he can snack. So one thing that Seymour was doing sadly is absolutely destroying fleece. He was leaving it for a long time, and I had fleece mats all around for him and he really liked to lay on it. But sadly one day he decided to destroy everything that I had on the floor for him, which really sucked. But the thing was, it was dangerous because he would be chewing the fleece in his mouth. He wasn't just ripping it up. I actually caught him a couple times with fleece hanging out of his mouth and he was trying to chew it. So obviously I don't want him to get a blockage, so I had to take it away, which stinks because it was really nice and soft. So I'm wondering if I made him some pillows or little liners with cotton instead, if he wouldn't rip that, because fleece does have stuff that you can easily pull at, right, where cotton is really smooth. So I was thinking about trying a different fabric and putting some batting in the middle, anything so that he can have some cushion and a nice place to lay. So we'll give that a try. He's such a good bunny, I just love him. So I really hope that his nose issue is going to heal up and go away. I don't want it to be anything serious, obviously, But that's why we went to the vet, so that we could get it checked out. He's such a curious guy that it was so nice this morning. All I had to do was set the carrier on the floor with some hay in it, and he hopped right in and I could just shut the door. He's a really good boy. He's a lot of fun. You thirsty? I'll get you some fresh water. Alright guys, if you have any questions, just leave a comment below. Oh, and if there's anything in this room that comes to mind that you think, oh hey, maybe he's hitting the top of his nose off of, let me know. Maybe I missed something. See you guys.